Yo, checking in. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of stuff about Bronny, you know, getting drafted, going to the NBA. And I get it, he got a lot of criticism in reference to his stats. Which is one thing. Um and obviously people forget who his dad is. Like his pops is LeBron James. It'd be no different. His ability to be able to make it to the league the way he has, and you got to factor in. I mean, he put in a lot of work. He's still in development. But if that was Kobe's son, if that was one of, if Kobe had a son, if that was one of Jordan's sons, to be able to continue to put in a lot of work at this particular level, and again, I'm gonna reiterate, still being in development, he'll be in the league. He'll be in the league as well. Any of them, because of Jordan, because of Kobe, no different from because of LeBron. And a lot of things are inherited. Even hate is inherited. Think about that. I never forget when Kanye had a song. He had a line in a song about hated women and hated men create hated kids. Period. And what comes with success, obviously success attracts more success, but it definitely breeds hate. Period. I've seen people who even with LeBron, they would disregard his numbers, they would disregard his accomplishments and accolades just to hate on him. And for me, I'm not really big on the GOAT conversation because it's different GOATs for different eras, and these guys are great in their own right, no matter what. So I love it. And it's not like he was, drafted within the top 5, top 10, like, 55th overall, second round, that makes sense. But the biggest thing that I want to point out, which I resonate with, is I never forget when I was a salesman and I was selling Medicare years back, and I was brand new in it. Never sold insurance a day in my life, right? And I was in a department that was pretty sought after regarding the carrier that we were selling for. But this was more of a probationary thing where it wasn't permanent. We had to kind of show and prove. And my sales skills were horrible, when it came to the numbers. It took me a while before I sold my first policy. It took me a long time, but my determination was every single day. My determination, like, today's the day. Today's the day. Today's the day. I forgot about yesterday. I didn't dwell on yesterday. Obviously, tomorrow's not here. I focused on the present moment. And I was determined, and I was just my work ethic. And the biggest thing is my attitude. My attitude, which is everything. And lo and behold, when the probationary period finished, when the seasonal time finished, and they were basically doing their cuts of who they wanted to keep, or who they wanted to change departments, and typically the best salesman would stay in that department to stay with that carrier. And I was one of the few salespeople that they kept, clearly not because of my numbers, right? Because I wasn't selling. It was due to my attitude. And I was told by one of the supervisors that in the meeting that they had choosing me, it was a unanimous decision because of my attitude. So what does that tell you? And I really hope that for Bronny, that this this level of hate that he's receiving from people that don't even know him, especially grown motherfuckers that he's a teenager. But I hope it fuels him like crazy to just be excellent, and and it's not about filling his father's shoes. I mean, LeBron's shoes, those are nobody can fill those shoes. All you can do is is do your thing to the best of your abilities and control what you can control. And I luckily I came across, because I've been wanting to talk about this, but I'm glad I came across the press conference piece, and I didn't see the whole thing, just the clips of it. But JJ Riddick was talking about Bronny earning that particular spot. Of course his pop's got the influence. Of course his dad is LeBron. So you can't not acknowledge that. But the work, I'm sure his work, his attitude, like I was saying about my situation at the time, and his athleticism, right? The way I've seen him ball, I've been able to see him ball a little bit, seen some highlights. The kid is nice. The kid is, as far as his skill set, from a development standpoint, the kid is nice. Y'all want him to be LeBron right now, to be Jordan right now, to be Kobe. We don't know who he's gonna be. Let the man play. Let him play. And if I'm Bronny, I'm grateful. If I'm LeBron, damn right I'm getting my son in the league if I can. I'm gonna use my influence and my leverage to the best of my ability, because that has always been, leverage has always been used, no matter what. It's just highlighted at the greatest level right now because of LeBron James. LeBron came in the social media era, right? So he's gotten it the worse than Kobe and LeBron. You know what I mean? So, outside of, everything else, I'm rooting for him. I root for greatness. I root for history. I root for records being broken. I just root for, progression in the process. And for me, learning from things, but I can resonate with it based on my own situations and certain circumstances as well. And I'm pretty sure you can too. But I'm not for, hating on the boy because, he's well accomplished, or he's the son of a legend. Whether it be he or she, a descendant from a legend. Like, is that what we doing nowadays? Like, we don't do that over here, so salute to Bronny, proud of him, like I said, me being a father myself, if my son can show me certain abilities, as well as not necessarily sports wise, but more so, what's bigger, more so the work ethic. You're showing me that you want to be in this particular league or position or profession, and you have the right attitude. And attitude is so underrated, because a lot of things in life we can't control. But the things we can control, one of those things is our attitude towards our direct experiences that we have control over. Outside of that, it's out of our hands. We leave it in God's hands. So just wanted to speak on that a little bit. If there's anything in general that you want me to break down, whether it be it could be sports related. I'm not as in tune with sports like I used to be when it came to growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, especially after Jordan left, Kobe left. But I've been blessed to be able to see LeBron from the beginning, from high school up until now. We're not too far off in ages. And anything that's hip-hop related, rap related, music related, that you want me to break down or give my perspective on, let me know. You know, and I'll do that for y'all. So y'all have a blessed one. Appreciate y'all tuning in.